Southern Vangard Radio. This is DJ John Doe, and to the left of me is my man.
Thirsty Chino.
Effervescence. Cappuccino me. You like how I dropped that what was that fucking what was that? Greg Knight shit, right? No, SmooVth shit.
What was it? Effervescence.
Yeah.
Effervescence. Hell yeah. What's up, homie?
Oh man, not much. Good, pretty good weekend. I mean, it's December 2nd. I was in shorts today outside the crib.
Yeah,
putting up Christmas lights.
My path was lit very well.
Was it
on the way into the studio tonight, man? I appreciate that, man.
Oh yeah,
because it's been a couple of nights. It was sketchy out there, man.
Oh, I mean, it looks sketchy down there most of the time.
Oh, it get dark in Cobb County, man. I'm telling you, man. Hell yeah. That's what's up, though, man.
I had a good one. You know, just running around like crazy, basketball games. And
yo, what was the crazy pick of the soundboard at the church?
That's me on the media team, dude. I'm on the media team at church, bro. Boy, dude, I tell you, I mean, you know, we joke about this stuff all the time, but like when we talk about me being a deacon in a couple of months, like it's for real.
Man, you get it bumping in the sanctuary for the Lord.
No,
man.
Well, eventually we will. We're actually getting ready to redo everything next year, and we got to fix all the sound problems in that fucking place. So,
okay.
But no, it's not bumping. But our choir's cold.
Okay.
Our choir's cold, man.
Okay. That's what's
up. for a white ass choir in the fucking middle of Marietta, Georgia, man, we're cold. I mean, it's white as fuck, but they kill it.
That's what's up.
So anyway, yeah, shout out to my church. We won't get into naming names,
no
dropping
doubt.
names. I don't need fans and shit showing up to church. You know,
doubt.
Trying to
praise the Lord. Hallelujah.
But no, man, that was me up in the You know, they have it's just a volunteer thing.
Okay.
You know, so you rotate every couple of weeks, and
all right,
you do sound one week, you do cameras the other week, you do the graphics. So you know, you put the things up on the projectors.
I'm about to say it's like the AV club in high school.
Yeah, basically, yeah, exactly.
Cool.
But yeah, it's cool.
All right.
I had the young guy up there with me. I'm teaching him the ropes. So
y'all be rolling the TVs with the VCRs on the cart into the Sunday school classroom and shit.
Oh, we got the not the what do you want to call the overhead, the fucking not projectors. You know what I'm talking about? They put what's that shit called? You know when they pull the laminate thing out, they can write on it.
That's overhead projector.
Is that what it is? Overhead projector.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Anyway, some old school shit.
Hell yeah.
But anyway, what about you, dude?
Oh man,
you were kicking it. What I see you doing Saturday morning?
I went to watch that bullshit fight last night.
Oh, last night you did.
Saturday morning, you saw me doing some shit.
You're on Instagram talking shit, going somewhere.
I went to the barbershop.
You going to the barbershop?
Man. Got faded up real quick. You know, the cornerstone of the black community, the barbershop. Man, go in there and talk shit.
All right.
Maybe run up on a flat screen TV for the low. It's that season, you know what I'm saying? But nah, it was cool.
Right.
It was cool. Man, they've been kind of showing out in my shop lately, man.
Why is that?
So it was 3 guys in there. They up to 5 now. So I guess the owner of the shop, he got that extra little booth rent coming in.
Oh, okay.
They been setting food out on Saturdays.
Word?
Shit, man.
Right.
I went up in there. They had Chicago style deep dish pizzas in that bitch.
Damn.
Wings. I done got free Chick-fil-A sandwiches in that motherfucker.
Be careful, man. You might not be able to afford a goddamn haircut in that motherfucker.
Yeah, they went up on that shit too. But you know, but you can eat. So you can't really be mad. You can't really be mad.
All right.
Well, shouts out to my barbershop, man. Shouts out to my barber, Richie Rich. And shouts out to Cornerstone Barbershop,
yes,
man.
sir.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we got some things to do tonight.
Oh, yeah.
But before we get into that, if this is the first time you're tuning in, welcome.
You're a sucker.
Welcome.
And you're a sucker. Welcome, sucker.
This is Southern Vangard Radio. We drop twice a week. Tuesdays is a mix show. Myself cutting new joints up, me and Meeks popping shit, talking crazy, just having the grandest old time you ever heard in your life. And then on Thursdays, it's an interview session with a producer or DJ or MC or, you know, something of that sort. So for example, last week, we had Hobgoblin on, the new Jamil Honesty and Hobgoblin EP, Martyr Music, by the way, drops Well, shit, it's Thursday. It's already out.
Yeah.
But it dropped December 2nd.
Yeah.
And that's a burner. You can go back to episode 188.
Oh, my God.
And catch a bunch of joints from that. The week before that, we had Pete Twist and Born Unique.
No doubt.
The Grime Lords, we had 6 Man on the week prior. Before that, we had P. Watts and Large Pro, that extra P in studio, actually.
Yeah.
PF Cuttin, Kenny Dope, the Bad Seed, Rashid Chappelle.
No doubt.
The list goes on and on. So
on and on.
So anyway,
and on.
there's 189 mix shows you can check out that we've dropped over the past 3 years, and there's some 150 odd interviews. So make sure you go follow, share, like, and subscribe.
Please.
On your platform, iTunes or Apple Podcasts, if you will, SoundCloud, Mixcloud, Stitcher Radio, and YouTube. And we have some affiliates as well, right, Meek?
That's right. ATLHipHop.com, Return of the BoomBap, WRBB. I am ClassicRawRadio.net and X Squad Radio, X Squad affiliates, all those here in Atlanta. And then we get saucy and go out on the West Coast, some 3-wheel motion with Soul Public Radio out on the West Coast. What's up, X-Ro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, this has got to be the most rescheduled interview in all of Southern Vanguard radio history.
Man, look.
I think this thing has been rescheduled at least 10 times.
Hey, man, life comes at you fast, man. You know what I'm saying? And you can't always be prepared for the fuck shit that life brings to the table.
Oh, man. So first off, I'd just like to give these two gentlemen an apology for the amount of time that it's taken for us to get this thing going. So, sometimes, life just gets a little hectic. So without any further ado, finally, this is a return actually from one of our prior interviews. John Jiggs and DJ Concept.
Yo, what up?
What up, fellas?
And that's Jiggs with a $sign on the end of it, man. Let me hold $20.
I got you, bro. I got you, man.
What's up, fellas? Y'all good?
What up, yo? Good to be back.
Chilling.
Word.
Right.
So Concept, what was the count, man? How many times do you think we rescheduled this thing, dude?
Oh, geez. Well, I mean, the album we put out, Good Friday, came out October 5th. So you do the math. I don't know how many.
God damn, I feel really bad.
From October 5th until now.
I feel horrible right now. That's so bad.
That was like some odd weeks. Or one of them weird words like that.
Right, some odd weeks.
Umpteen, yeah, that's a good one.
Right.
Nah, yo, it's all good though. Things happen, and we're getting it in now, so it's all good.
Word.
Yeah, we here, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah, Concept said, we're going to have another project out by the time we get this fucking interview done.
Well, hopefully we get to talk about it tonight. Hell yeah.
So guys, why don't we just level set with everyone? I mean, we've been playing the joints on the show. The record's been out a little while. Why don't you guys tell everybody what's going on? I know we got both of you on the phone, so however you guys want to kind of explain to the folks what you guys dropped at the beginning of October and just kind of bring us up to now. Let's just start there.
Yeah, me and DJ Concept, we've been working together for a while. We've both been featured on each other's projects, solo projects, over the years. I've dropped 51631 EP back in 2015, and he's got a track on there called Blown Away, and then he dropped Flight Patterns too. I got a track on there, you know what I'm saying? So we always been working together, and I was working on a bunch of other stuff, but once we both found a time, but we had a little bit of free time, we decided to get together, and it was pretty easy, man. He's an easy dude to work with. He's very talented, so,
Nice.
Appreciate that. Yeah, man, we work really well together. Sit down in the studio, play beats, and he's like, that's the one. This kid writes fast, if he doesn't come with stuff written already, but I've seen this kid just write a full joint, 20 minutes. Let's go. All right, I'm ready. Nice. Jumps up on the mic. So, it's easy like that.
All right. That's what's up.
So how do you guys know one another? Because you're both from Long Island, right?
Yeah, word up. Yeah, Long Island. From Long Island. Yeah, we met through our boy Mickey Knox. Yeah, DJ Mickey Knox. Yeah, DJ Mickey Knox used to be my manager. You know what I'm saying? We still really cool, but he had introduced me to DJ Concept a few years ago.
All right.
So, they're together. They're the Bash Brothers. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yeah, we talked about that on the last show. Me and Knox did the show on Sirius for 5-6 years. Been boys for a long time. We started the whole Bash Brothers thing. So.
All right.
Gotcha.
Cool.
So what is it that made you guys want to get together and, do a full project together? You had been talking about it, or it was just time, or?
Yeah, it was just time. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had thrown the idea back and forth for a couple of years before. We were just like, let's just do it. I had done projects with K Slugger. You know what I'm saying? I did the project with Guns and all of that from Tough Kong. So I was like, let me reach back to my bro that, I knew for years or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Nice.
So you guys have both had a really, really busy year. I mean, or maybe even 18 months. I mean, Jiggs, like all the projects you just mentioned, Concept, you've been super busy with Crisis Center Collective, like, helping launch the Bad Seed and Knots record. Like, I mean, it seems like the timing was good for both of you guys in terms of just the amount of output you've had over the past 12 to 18 months.
Oh yeah,
definitely,
for sure. I mean, it was only right that we did this because like Jig said, we did joints on each other's projects, and those were just dope in their own right. So it's like it's only right that we put together a project and let the people have it because they got to hear that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely, man. And I always like to work with like different producers, man, because it just pushes me as an artist. Like so. I'm always, and he, his take on hip hop is a little bit different. I feel from like a lot of producers or whatever. So, like,
what do you mean by that, Jiggs?
I just feel like he has different approach. With the things, the records that he chooses to sample, the way he lays his drum patterns. Mm-hmm. I think it's pretty different from like what is out there right now. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. I mean, he's got his own little unique style or whatever. So that's why I tend to, I'm very picky when it comes to beats. You know what I'm saying? So I'm only going to like work with certain people when it comes to like doing full projects and stuff like that.
And Jiggs, speaking about pushing yourself as an artist, man, how long of a process or a journey was it for you to get your pen to the point where you somewhat mastered it and can write really fast in studio and on the spot?
Well, I mean, like I've been writing rhymes since I was probably like maybe 12 years old, something like that, right? And then I was in a group for a long time, like it's about 10 years. I was part of a group called the 495 Boys. You know what I'm saying? So like it's like train. It's like second nature now. Like rap is like second nature. It's something I could produce at a fast rate.
Yeah.
So like it just I would say maybe like the past 5-6 years I really feel like I've been on top of my, where I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely like one of the more elite MCs, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That type of thing, where I felt like that,
Nice.
So, it's just, that's really, that's half the battle is having the confidence, you know what I'm saying? Like,
all right.
once you feel that way, there's a lot more you could do.
And Concept, how's business over there at Crisis Center Collective, man? What's on deck for the label?
Shit. Busy, man. We're just trying to put out good music.
Mm-hmm.
Like we put out. I'm trying to count the number of projects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, like 13 or 14 projects we put out this year.
Nice.
A bunch of them are mine. One is mine and Jiggs. And then I started putting out some projects from a couple different people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think last time we did the interview, I was saying I was trying to put out a project a month, very hard for for myself, but I definitely put out one project or two projects per month. Some were from other people. Coming down the road, man, we got tons of things, man. I got a bunch of projects that are my own, a bunch of beat projects, which I'm trying to work on, like beat tapes, couple MCs on them, stuff like that.
Okay.
I got couple different albums with different MCs, you know what I'm saying? Couple unknowns, couple knowns, and then I'm working with a couple of other new heads that that are kind of like I just found around the way and stuff like that, and I'm just like, yo, these cats are dope. I got to put some stuff out on them. Like I got this one kid that he don't have anything out. He just never put anything out, and I just believe in the music that much that I'm going to put that out. But I mean, we'll talk about that on the next interview. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But I mean, the next tape up, I think I don't know what I'm going to put out in December. I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to put something out. But the next tape up in the beginning of the new year for me is a beat tape called Art Brute. That's going to have smattering of MCs on there. Jiggs is on there, so
yeah.
yeah.
Sounds good.
When's the last time you did something like that, Concept? Like just like totally brand new, 110% new, nobody out. Like, when's the last time you had that feeling?
I mean, it doesn't really happen that much. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I put out a couple projects from this dude Jay DePina. He's from Rhode Island. Two beat tapes I put out, but the first one was it's called Dusty 45s, and he made that tape like 10 years ago. But one day I was just going, like, I talked to him back in the day, 10 years ago, and I was going through my iTunes one day and I found it, and I was like, oh shit, this project was dope. So I played it, and I was like just banging it while I was doing something else in the house, and I was like, yo, you can't find this project anywhere. Like, literally I Googled it, and I think the only thing that came up was like some random ass link on, like, it was like a MySpace link or something random like that. I'm like, does MySpace even still exist? You know what I'm saying? But that's where I saw a link.
You know, so they had that relaunch.
I was like, dude, yeah. I'm like, what? So I was like, dude, you want to put this thing out, like, for real? Because I'm like, I got the platform. I'm ready to go. You know, and he was like, dude, let's do it. So I like I redid the cover and, did a new cover and just kind of like kept it the same. We didn't change it. I just did a little bit of like, the sound quality was a little crappy, but he's not really that known of a producer, but he's been around, you know what I'm saying? But a person that no one's ever really heard anything from yet, I don't think I ever did that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's dope, man. That'll be interesting to see how that whole kind of process like rolls out, like, and feedback, and you know what I'm saying? It's just, that's, to take somebody, and then is he young too? He's like a younger kid? Yeah. Okay. All right.
Jiggs, you gonna keep the collabs coming, man. I see you pretty collabed up, man. Did a single with Raz Beats, DJ
shout out Raz Beats.
Shout out to Raz. Shout out to DJ Super Dave. K Slugger.
Dave, man.
Yeah, Cons and all them cats. You gonna stay in that arena as well?
Yeah. I'm working on something right now with Kyle. Okay, well, yeah, when y'all hear that, that's gonna be crazy. Kyle Tachi, shout out to him. Yeah, and then I actually went on tour in Europe back in April, and me and K Slugger went on tour for the first Twin Cannons project, and while I was there, we were able to put together Twin Cannons 2 as well. So that's
shit, all right,
that's what's up. Yeah, yo, give me the wildest story, debauchery wise, from the European tour.
That doesn't get you in some trouble, Jiggs.
Talk to me.
So check this out. All right, so
all right, let's do it.
We fly to JFK. Me, the bro Rockwells, and me. Yeah, it was just me and the bro Rockwells, right? So we go. We fly from JFK to London. You get to London, and they talking about, they not trying to let Rockwell's through to go to Austria, and the reason why is because he only had there's a law that I guess it's a law to go into Austria that you have to have 90 days at least 90 days left on your passport.
It was about to expire.
So basically, because you need the passport to travel, right?
Yeah.
So if you go there with less than 90 days on your passport, I guess their thinking is like you could go there and stay there.
Okay.
You could go there and get stuck there.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So, but we didn't know this. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know this. So he comes. You know what I mean? They like, you can't fly because he only had a couple months left on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
How long were y'all projected to be over there?
Like 3 weeks.
3 weeks. What the fuck is the problem?
Yeah, they wouldn't let him fly. So the homie had to, and then meanwhile I'm booked. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done took the first half, everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I gotta be there.
I gotta leave you, bro.
Like, and it's our first, this our first time over there. And we're like, this is crazy. So, but he's so real. He like, man, you need to go do that. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm about to go to the embassy, take care of whatever.
I was about to say, he had to take that trip to the embassy. Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, I'm about to go take this cab over there, take this whatever over there, and do what I got to do, and then I'm just gonna come back and take the next flight. So I went to Innsbruck, Austria.
Mm-hmm.
I did the show. You know what I'm saying? He basically met me at the hotel room. He was there at the hotel room by the time I got back from doing the first show.
Okay.
But, it worked out, but it was just a very high stress, high pressure type of situation. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, oh man, really?
Yeah.
You know?
I was kind of tripping off something. I was looking at Instagram over the weekend. Our people's New York Minute. Why is his name escaping?
Oh, Illa G.
Illa G stuck over in fucking Norway or some shit.
Yeah.
He missed his.
I was actually supposed to go to the cast party.
Yeah, he missed that shit, right?
Yeah. He wasn't there. We ended up not having it. You know, I'm on I'm on New York Minute too.
Okay.
Yeah. If you check out episode 2, check out LG. Me and him just got finished doing something too. Wait till y'all hear that.
Oh, shit! All right.
Yeah. Me and Illa just got finished doing something.
So what you say? Episode 2 of the second season?
Huh?
Episode 2 of the second season?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in that.
All right.
I'm in that. Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, I'm out here working, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Is that the first time you've been to Europe, Jiggs?
Yeah, that's the first time. Yeah, that was a wonderful experience, man. You know what I'm saying? That's something that everybody need to do before they leave this earth. You know what I'm saying?
Question.
Go to Europe or go overseas, go somewhere. You know,
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What surprised you the most about the trip?
Just the people in Europe. It makes you realize how like most Americans are assholes, like dicks, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you.
Coming from a New Yorker,
those people there are so fucking polite, bro. Very polite. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people, everybody, no matter what color you are, it doesn't matter. They speak to you. They, you come to somebody's house, they want to make sure that you're comfortable and you got everything you need.
Right.
That type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Or you do a show, the promoters, they're going to make sure you straight. They're going to make sure you eat good, all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Because the music has a different level of appreciation over there as well. It's not just about their demeanor and what it is, but real hip hop has garnered some major respect overseas, for real.
Oh yeah, they really were the shows. Some of the shows, man, they were just the energy was incredible.
That's nice.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a big dude, and I could, a couple of them shows, I could have crowd surfed. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they really get into it.
That's
people breakdancing and doing graffiti and stuff like it's 94.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Word.
That's
dope. You know what I noticed though too? It's like overseas for sure, the love is like crazy over there. But really, like you go anywhere outside of the tri-state area. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Too.
And people show love. It's weird. Like, I mean, people show love obviously in New York, but it's like harder to get people to show love because everyone is trying to do it and everyone is an MC or everyone's a producer or everyone's a promoter. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's harder to get love or for people to show love. But you go outside that tri-state area and I mean, big world out there. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Yeah, I think that we were, excuse me. I think after the A3C showcase that we did, we saw some footage from Bumpy's Pop Duke show, and I think Ice-T was up there doing Colors and fucking New Jack City and all this shit.
Yeah,
and motherfuckers were just standing there.
That shit was pretty fucking tame.
Yo, man, I was really surprised, man. Like it was a little shocking, man. And when you say that concept, like it makes me think back to, just we get feedback when people come through at Atlanta, even outside of A3C, and even if the turnout wasn't great, everyone just has great feedback about, just how the energy was good and everyone was looking out, and it's interesting to hear you say that just even outside, the tri-state area there, it feels different.
It wasn't always like that. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was younger and. Like I was a DJ I've been a DJ for a long time, but like when I was younger and going to shows, the energy was higher. Like I feel like it's like, the newer times now, it's a lot easier for people to make music. So everyone makes music and it makes it harder.
Yeah, it's a lot of people in the way
to go
too.
and see a show. Yeah.
It's a lot of niggas in the way too, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, you find yourself performing for other artists and producers and stuff. It's that's
a lot of niggas in the way. I just feel like,
a tough crowd.
If you're not really gonna put your all into this, and you're just gonna do this shit on the weekend, or you're just gonna do this shit when it's convenient for you, you need to just stop, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't, yo.
I hear you.
You know what I mean? Because I live it. You know what I'm saying?
Or
hip hop.
Yeah,
the
no doubt.
business of hip hop, everything. Like you know what I'm saying? I really sacrificed for it. So if it's just like when you feel like, you know, when you feel like you got some free time and you want to do it, that's not where we at this point, you know?
Mm-hmm.
No doubt.
Like, definitely.
So Jiggs, I'm going to ask you a question about something I saw an Instagram post of yours from a few weeks ago. And Meeks, you brought this gentleman up actually a couple of weeks ago. Let's talk about Granddaddy IU.
Yeah. So Granddaddy IU, that's my mentor.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a hell of a mentor,
Granddaddy
my man.
IU. Yeah, Granddaddy IU, you know, that's a legend. You know, he is the first one to really, the first dude with an actual name and enormous amount of respect in the game. You know what I'm saying? To actually grab me and be like, yo, I'm gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was working on back in probably like maybe 2013, something like that. I was working on my second mixtape, Drugs 2. You know what I'm saying? And he, you know, that man threw me some beats. He did a 16 for me.
Nice.
All of that, man. Didn't ask me for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So, you know, and that's why to this day, you know, right now he's getting ready to release a producer album. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And every time he called me, I'm right there. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. I'm on like 5 songs on his new album.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Word. All right.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And he, you know what I mean? He definitely, you know what I mean? He's always just went out of his way to look out for me, introduced me to a lot of people and things like that. So, you know what I mean? That's the homie right there. Nothing but respect, man.
How do you know IU, Jiggs?
Oh, I had actually met IU at WUSB radio station here on Long Island. Like, you know, it's been like a staple in hip hop. Matter of fact, they're having their marathon right now.
Yeah, that's Stony Brook College.
Yeah, Stony Brook.
Oh,
University.
word. Okay.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And I had met him there. I was doing an interview, and my manager actually did it on purpose. He actually booked me and him on the same night for an interview because he wanted me to meet him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, like, they interviewed me first. No, I think they might have interviewed him first, but he hung around and stayed for my interview, and he heard the joints that they was playing, and he was like, yo, that's you? You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
And he was like, yo, he's like, that's dope, man. He's like, I really like that, you know? And we just linked up from there. He, you know what I'm saying? He just been looking out for me. You know what I mean? To giving me advice. Just a, you know, type of dude I could call when I got decisions to make and things like that, you know?
That's awesome to have, man. That motherfucking Smooth Assassin changed my fucking life. I'm serious. Like we talking about a time when that dropped where I feel like IU just came out of nowhere and the shit was dope immediately. You know what I'm saying? And man, that's still one of my favorite albums to this day, man. It's so much great shit on that album, man. Shouts out to IU, man.
Yeah, word.
Yeah, no, definitely. Shout out to Granddaddy IU. Wait till you hear that. You know, he makes beats too, you know what I'm saying? That's the next thing that's about to come out.
That's
you know
what's
what I'm saying?
up.
His producer album. He don't even rhyme. You know, it take a lot. I got him on Twin Cannons, but he don't really be giving up verses like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know personally.
Like, be honest.
I tried.
But he's making beats. His beats is fire too.
Okay.
Right.
That's what's up. Yeah, I tried to get an IU verse, man. I thought I had him locked in. He was like, the beat, it was all right. I was like, okay, this ain't happening.
Holla at me, man. I could probably pull it off for you.
All good. All good.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We have to discuss the details, but I'm pretty sure I could probably pull that off.
No doubt. And at the same time, and when that shit drop, make sure we get it, man, so we can support and put y'all in the mix.
You already know.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's what's up.
So guys, I got a question for you. What is it? What's a common theme or a thread that runs through Long Island when it comes to this hip hop shit? I'm curious, you guys. I'm curious about, you know, your answers individually. Like, what is it about LI that just
Well, we have such big shoes to fill. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many legends that came from here that like influential, and you know what I'm saying? Like, we just talking about Granddaddy IU, EPMD, Rakim. You know what I'm saying? Leaders of the New School,
right?
De La Soul, you know what I mean? Like, even Rock Marciano, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got bona fide legends, you know, trendsetters, Keith Murray, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like they expecting, like, when we don't have a bunch of big artists, but when they come, they're monumental. You know what I'm saying? So, that's how it's got to be. For Long Island to even move forward, it's got to be like that. It's going to have to be on a huge level.
I know all those artists you just ran off, but what I didn't know was how Long Island was looked at early on. Just based on the type of community it's like blue collar community, right? It's not really city, right?
Yeah. Most of Long Island's like working class.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So it was funny. Watching EPMD on Drink Champs, one of my favorite episodes of Drink Champs, by the way. And they were just talking about how when motherfuckers realized cats was making music out in LI, they was like, yo, they doing this shit out there? Like, I thought that was just so amazing to me, man, because it's just like, I mean, we right here with y'all, so why wouldn't we be doing this shit? You know what I'm saying?
There's always been the influence from New York City. That's always, you know what I mean? Like that's always influenced the culture on Long Island.
Okay.
The certain style of dress or slang or whatever. I don't know how it is like now because I just focus on me and my family mostly.
Yeah.
But I know when I was younger, some slang or whatever would come out in New York City, and then it would make its way on out to Long Island from Nassau County on out to Suffolk.
Gotcha.
And that's how it would go. Styles of clothing or some new bud or whatever. When Hydro came out, the niggas in Harlem had it first. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Or whatever, new clothes or whatever the case was. So, that's kind of how the way it's been. Now, what I tend to think, to be honest with you, is that Long Island sometimes may need to separate themselves from New York City because we sometimes end up in the shadow, and it's just like mentioned as an outskirt of New York City when really it's like a whole nother world.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was gonna say, man.
Yeah.
The forgotten borough. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
gotcha. Yeah, that's kind of how that came off. Yo, who do y'all consider put LI on the map? Was it EPMD? Was it somebody before them?
Shit, I mean,
I would say Rakim.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean, even before that, though, you got to say like JVC Force. You know what I mean?
Okay.
JVC Force, they definitely, JVC Force.
That's got to be like one of the first.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
They are. JVC Force. I'm trying to think what else.
EPMD for sure, though. EPMD is heavy.
Yeah, but I feel like Rakim was.
Of course.
Okay.
I feel like Rakim is probably the most. I would say popular.
Okay.
I don't know. I wouldn't even know if I want to say popular. Like, he had the most impact.
Yeah,
the most
there
impact.
You go.
The most impact, the most influence on the game. Like, I feel like everybody wanted to be like Rakim when he came out.
Okay.
Everybody wanted to rhyme like him. Everybody wanted to dress like him.
Yo, the wildest shit I heard about when Rakim was putting his thing together and making a name for himself was the sessions at Marley's crib. And he's in the booth or closet or wherever you want to do it because they're recording in the projects or whatever. And I got this from Shan, MC Shan, direct from Shan. Him and Marley was laughing at Rakim because he was in there, with the I came in the door. I said it before, and they thought that shit was hilarious. And I'm like, okay, y'all some fucking idiots, because when that shit dropped, that shit was some of the realest shit niggas had heard in a minute. I'm just like, why y'all laughing at? Y'all had to be high. Like, how you don't see this man for his greatness even then? I imagine that Long Island had it tough, but once cats started dropping them joints, you had to pay attention.
Yeah. No, we definitely had it rough, rough, even on the street level and everything.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you had to be a certain type of person to be able to go move through them 5 boroughs like you wanted to.
Right.
If you from here.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Like, and people know you from here, you have to be a certain type of individual to be able to move freely and, do your business and that type of thing, or else you're going to be fooled,
Okay.
That's just the way it is. So, so it goes to us from the streets all onto the hip hop. You got to be you got to be the elite caliber MC to be able to go into New York City and compete and do shows and battles and all of that stuff. You know how it is. Once you earn the respect, you got the respect. That's it.
Yeah. I believe that 100%, man. Yo, so I know you only deal with pretty much what you got going on in your family and everything. But what's the climate in the borough like right now? Like as far as MCing and the hip hop is concerned and everything like that.
Well, I feel honestly, I feel like it's just like two different things going on right now. You know what I'm saying? You got the youngsters and they doing what they doing. You know what I'm saying? And then you got just straight up boom bap hip hop. You know, it's the same thing that it's always been. Like you got some cats who just kind of mimic what they hear on the radio when they make music, and then you got some cats who just doing their own thing and just doing what feels right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As far as the hip hop goes, you know what I mean? So that's kind of how it boils down. You know, like everybody, you know, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the artists they really are, you know, just trying to make a quick buck. It ain't like they, you know what I'm saying? Like they really care.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we just had, you just had 6ix9ine saying, you know, he's like, I'm not trying to be nice. I don't want to be nice. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what he said. He was like, when I go in the booth, I don't, you know what I mean? I'll just say whatever.
He just said some shit.
Yeah. I'll just, whatever I think of, I'm just going to say it.
Nah, you definitely got different, like, lanes of MCs. And, I don't hate on anyone for that. Like, you know what? Like, you got the 6ix9ine type of lane of MC, and, you know, let them do their thing. And then you got the lyricists, and then you got the, you know, like, so there's enough room out here for everyone to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I could see, like the thing is, I could see talent in certain stuff that I hear, even if it's not somebody barring you to death. I could see talent in somebody being able to create a dope melody that makes people want to dance. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I get that. You know what I mean? I just don't know if it should be called hip hop. I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know if he should be in the same. I don't know if this guy should be in the same bin as Sean Price.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real. That's real. That's real.
You know what I mean? And that's, I feel like that's the only thing. Like, I feel like with rock, you know, you have punk rock, you have alternative rock, you have adult contemporary, you have all these different genres.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But in hip hop, it's like it's just hip hop.
It's just that one thing.
This is just the street music, and that's it.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It really should be split up, because even if you talk about somebody current, you know, or like Pusha T shouldn't be in the same. You know what I mean? Pusha T shouldn't be in the same box with Future.
Right.
You know
what I'm saying? Right.
I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Jiggs, what made you think you had something to add to the game, man? Like, at what point did you realize that, you know, you were, you know, at some point you got to realize you're better than just average, and you can probably make a real go at this? Like, was there a particular event or something that someone said, or?
I'm trying to think of a particular event. I'm trying to think. So, I don't know. I just been like, people were just telling me like, yo, you know, you different. You know what I'm saying? I would hear that a lot, like doing shows, even when I was in the group and everything. People would be like, yo, y'all were dope, but you're different. You know what I'm saying? I would hear that. So, and after a while, I just, you know, I kept going. And this is something that I've been through a lot in my life. So this has always been something that I've been able to run to. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the God honest truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that I could always count on, that I could always control. You know what I'm saying? And I like that. And then it makes other people feel good. It makes other people happy. It gives other people entertainment. So, you know, and now I've learned how to turn it into a business. You know what I'm saying? So that's, you know, I don't know. That, to me, that's like a win-win. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love music. You know, and it's basically the way, you know, if feelings had a sound. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Concept, what'd you like about Jiggs? What drew you to him to want to collaborate?
Shit, well, I mean, right off the bat, it's just the lyrics and the delivery and the flow. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I like all kinds of music, but as far as my hip hop, I'm pretty much, I like people who are lyrical. I like people who, you know, can tell a good story, but also just spit some shit that's like knock your head off. You know what I mean? And Jiggs got all of that. So that's what just drew me to him first. But then if you listen to his music, man, Jiggs has played songs for me that are not the songs that he puts out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've heard these songs from him, you know, that are mostly boom bap, lyrical. You know, he does have a few joints that aren't in that realm, but like, he's played joints for me that are, you know, some club shit, and it's still dope music. And it's like, I feel like he has he can blend in this like like a club joint, but make it lyrical and make it still appeal to people that aren't like the hardcore BoomBap head. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
No doubt. Concept, you fuck with him enough to share them craft beers with him, or does he have to bring his own shit?
Yo, I'm sipping an IPA right now. I'm drinking an IPA right now.
But did he share with you, or did you have to?
That's not even some shit.
Did he share?
Lagunitas, India Pale Ale IPA.
But did he share with you, or did you have to go jack him for it? That's my question.
Nah. As soon as I pulled up, he came through the door with these Jones.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Look. One of the sessions we did for Good Friday, Jiggs came through, and there's this brewery right over here by where I live. It's called Sand City Brewery. They make the hands down the best IPAs on the island. Like they're
okay.
The beers are delicious. And Jiggs ain't like this like beer connoisseur type guy, but I was like, when I was like, you want to try this? And he took a sip off the one that I just cracked, and I was like, if you don't like it, then I'll drink it and I'll get you some other shit. And he drank it, and he was like, damn, this shit is like juice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, we had you know what I'm saying? It was an IPA, induced Good Friday. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
It really was a Good Friday.
Yo, speaking of Friday, Jiggs, you just dropped a website, Black Friday, man. Talk about the website.
Oh yeah, man. Make sure everybody goes. You know what I'm saying? It's www.johnjiggsmusic.com. I had a Black Friday sale, Cyber Monday sale. You know what I'm saying? Y'all miss a lot of deals, but if y'all hurry up and get on there now, I might think about still looking out for y'all.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? What you call it? You know what I mean? I got all my music, all my merch up there for sale. People can support, stay in tune with the new shows I got coming, things like that, new projects I got coming, all types of tour dates and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Cool. That's what's
www.johnjiggsmusic.com.
Yo, I had to get at Elegy about a week ago, man, because the episode stopped popping, man. When is he picking shit? When he picking shit? Yeah, when he picking it back up?
Yeah, as soon as he touched back down, we supposed to start shooting again. So
okay.
Yeah,
looking forward to that, man, because he started the second. He started the second season all right, man. I'm watching that shit, so I'm trying to see some more shit.
So you watch it, man. You get to see me pop a nigga's head off.
Man, I got to. Now I'm gonna tell you, I got to go look at that second.
That. Yeah, I got give it away, man. I
got to go look at that second episode, man, because I want to make sure I know exactly who was up. But I'm waiting on old boy to pop his mom, though. That's what I'm waiting on.
Yeah.
He can't wait. He like, man, I got to get rid of this bitch. Like, when he get the shot, I know that's going down. I can't wait. Hell yeah.
Oh man. Shout out to Illa G.
Shout out to Illa, man. Get
Slap
home
hoes,
safely,
eat bacon.
Man. Hell yeah. He was trying to eat some noodles and salmon when he was on that IG post. I guess they ain't got no bacon over there, but get home safely, Illa, man. We waiting on you.
Word. I got one more question for you guys about the project. Actually, there's one feature on here, Recognize Ali. Why don't you guys, tell us about that? How that went down?
Recognize Ali, man. He's a hard-working dude, man. His music is dope, man. So I just reached out to him. We actually both reached out to him. You know what I'm saying? And we was able to put it together, man. He's a real easy dude to work with too. But we also got the homie SmooVth on the project too.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. No. Yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
SmooVth's from out here, Long Island, repping, of course.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. How you guys know SmooVth? Just being around?
We know him, SmooVth?
Yeah, how do you know him? You get just being around LI or?
Oh, word. Yeah, I mean, I know SmooVth from his music, and then one time I just reached out to him. For that project, I had already been in contact with him, you know what I mean? But I can't remember the exact time I reached out, but one time I just reached out kind of like to give him props, you know what I mean? I was just like, yo, the shit you've been putting out is ill, keep doing it, blah, blah, blah. And then from there, we just built a relationship, talking back and forth, and now, we may or may not have something in the chamber for you.
Dope.
Oh, okay.
Dope. Mutual respect, man. It's a lost art.
Yeah. Now, but the homie SmooVth, man, he's been, he definitely been showing me mad love for the past couple of years. So that, you know what I mean, we've been bouncing back and forth like, yo, we got to do something. So finally, we was able to make it happen.
For sure.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it fucked us up. We interviewed SmooVth about 6 months ago, Meek?
Something like that.
And he was kind of breaking down some of his history and with Busta and Rock and Li and all that. It was that was a really interesting interview. Just hearing just the history in Long Island is crazy, man. I mean, not to beat a dead horse, but you know, there's so many people we didn't mention when we were talking about folks from Long Island. I mean, you throw PE in the mix, you throw MF Doom in the mix. I mean, we're talking across
Prince Paul.
I mean, yo,
the lineage is crazy, man.
88 Keys is from Long Island.
The lineage is crazy, man.
It is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of. I hope we ain't forgetting nobody because I know there's more.
Hey, man.
We're forgetting folks.
Hey, look, just shout out to Strong Island, man, and we'll leave it at that, man, because they don't call it Strong Island for nothing, man.
That's right.
Sure.
Word up.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Well, fellas, we've taken enough of your time tonight. Why don't you? I tell you what we like to do at the end is we just like to open the floor for you guys, whether it's, you know, promote whatever, you got anything you want to get off your chest, you can go that route. You know, just what do you guys want to lead the people with?
I mean, for me, man, I'm just going to say, first of all, go get Good Friday. You know what I'm saying? We didn't really talk that much about Good Friday, but, you know, like, it don't really matter. Like, album is straight fire. Yeah, BoomBap, you know, just like real true hip-hop. So go get that Good Friday, Jiggs Concept. You know, you can find that anywhere.
Yeah, go check out that Good Friday video too on YouTube. I actually went to LA to shoot that video.
Oh shit!
Oh really?
All right.
The project has a like a West Coast type of feel.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we was able to go out to Los Angeles and put together a dope visual for that. The shout out to the brothers over in the '60s too, man. They actually let us shoot, man.
Oh, word.
Had to check in when you got over there, man.
It could have got ugly, man, but I was able to talk to brothers and keep everything calm, and we got it done.
Nice. Glad you got out of there safely.
What?
Word up. Shit was real.
For real. For real.
But yeah, man. I mean, aside from that, people who aren't familiar with either of us, you know what I'm saying? Just tuning in for the first time. I mean, just go on any of your platforms, man. John Jiggs with the $, DJ Concept, and you're gonna find a lot of projects, a lot of fire, all kinds of shit.
Yo, and we will be doing this again too.
Oh yeah,
we will be doing this again.
And we're gonna do it when the album comes out next time.
Yeah, we got you.
We'll set up the interview. You know, we might even let's do the premiere with y'all or some shit.
Yeah.
Well, we'd love to do that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we'd love to do that. Yo, real quick, what's your respective favorite cuts or your favorite cut off the EP, man? Concept, you go first.
That's hard, man. It's really hard because like I think I might have even said the same thing in the last interview, man. Like when I put out a project, I don't put anything on a project that I don't love because, like, I got to listen to it, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I ain't putting, like, I've taken joints off albums, but for this album, if I have to pick one, I think I'm going to go with Gutterball. That shit, that joint was just, he came in here, he spit the verses at first. He didn't do the chorus. He spit the verses, and then when he came in with that chorus, I was like, God damn! Like, the verses were dope enough as it is, and then he came in with the chorus and just made, tied the whole song together, so I'm gonna go with Gutterball.
That's what's up.
Right. Jiggs, what about you, man? What's your favorite cut?
I probably gonna go with Dead Season.
Okay, why?
Yeah, the joint with
Dead Season, because I was just that's the joint with me and Smooth. That's the joint we started off with. Like I just, I'm more into like that type of introspective kind of. You know what I'm saying? Just really talking about life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I prefer that to always just, bullying niggas with the bars all the time.
Right.
Sometimes I step away from that and kind of just, really just talk truth to people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or,
So I know when I first put that beat on, Jiggs was like, ooh, okay. Let that run. And then
it was
I think I had sent him beats before he came here for the first session. And that wasn't one of them. And then when he came here, I played that, and he was like, And then he started writing, you know what I'm saying? So that
the rest is history.
We recorded, right?
Yeah, that was the first joint we did. I'm definitely into that. Like, you know, I definitely enjoy being able to like slow it down and talk to people, you know.
Okay.
Right. Word.
That's what's up.
All right, beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, so where can they go find the record, guys? It's everywhere digitally. You got physicals. What's the deal?
Yeah, everywhere digitally right now. We're any place you could get digital shit, and we're working on some physical deals right now.
Yeah.
People are a little slow, you know.
Yeah, we got a couple of things that we, you know, putting together as far as physical comes, as far as by way of a tape, by way of a vinyl, you know, et cetera.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. We'll be looking out for it.
Yes, sir.
No doubt.
What else you guys got? Anything else you want to lead the people with? Instagrams, Twitters, all that?
Yo, www.johnjiggsmusic.com. Again, follow me on Instagram at John_Jiggs, at Jiggs the Great on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? CrisisCenterCollective.com.
Word up. Yeah, I'm Concept 1200, Twitter, Instagram. And, you know, you got the Crisis Center Collective Bandcamp as well. You know, that's got all the releases we put out there. Just dropped something Friday. It's like songs from the catalog. It's just like joints that I've put out in the past on other people's albums that kind of might not have like had my name attached to them, but it's like, you know, I produced them all. So got joints from Guilty Simpson on there, Nutso, Wise P, Stack Quo, you know, Nature, Core Mega. So a lot of joints on there. So, you know, check that out. CrisisCenterCollective.bandcamp.
Word. Yo, did I see Wise P was home? Did I see that?
Yeah, I heard that as well. Yeah. I haven't spoken to him yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm in good standing with the brother, but I haven't spoken to him yet. But yeah, I did hear that he was home.
Okay.
This is an old joint we did like way before he even went away. But yeah, I think he's back.
That's it.
Right.
That's crazy. Yeah, I saw something on Static's page or something about him being home. It's crazy.
Yeah, word.
Cool.
Beautiful.
Word up.
Well,
all right, fellas.
Man.
Gentlemen, thank you so much. We really appreciate your time. Finally, we got this damn thing done.
Man. Made it happen, man. Made it happen. And watch how it ended up. The timing was perfect, man, for whatever reason, you know.
Yeah, right.
No, seriously, like I know for me personally, you know, when shit gets put off and then it finally happens, it's all in divine order, man. So again, man, we happy to just be here tonight and being able to get this done, man. We appreciate y'all like no other, man.
Definitely, man. Much love.
No doubt.
Word. All right, y'all have a great night. Concept Jiggs, thank you very much.
No doubt.
Good Friday is out now.
Go get that.
Go get that.
All right, y'all. Have a good night.
Peace, y'all.
All right, peace.
Yo, John, text me an email.
Yes, sir, I will. Thank you, my man.
Peace.
All right, peace.
All right.
All right, there you have it.
Yeah,
finally.
Man. Perfect timing.
2 months.
Perfect time, man. Perfect time. They're gonna see a jump in all their sales and everything because of this.
It's gonna be a marked difference.
We know what we doing, man. We are the guard, man. Come on, man.
We just extended the life of that release through the end of the year and into 2019, I believe, right?
Hey, man, we are the guard, man. DJ John, though, Cappuccino Meeks, man. Twice a week Meeks, twice a week, though. Southern Vangard Radio, man. Y'all know what it is.
Yeah, Smithsonian grade.
Yeah, dope.
We out.
Peace, y'all.